Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and still with our coverage here on Nile TV International. Delighted to have with us over the telephone our guest, Dr. Wael Badawy, the writer and lecturer of Mass Comm. Dr. Wael, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, Doctor, for your time. And let me start, Doctor, by asking you about your opinion with regards to the national media coverage as well as international media coverage of the second day in the second phase of the parliamentary elections taking place in 13 governorates inside Egypt.
I strongly believe that the coverage this time for yesterday and today was extraordinary, and it was an amazing coverage with huge details. Yesterday we watched out the press conference for the National Election Committee,
yes.
And it was amazing. It was surprisingly amazing that they will talk about specific cases, specific situations, and he will say what exactly is the finding from their side. Also, when they have live contact and live reporting from different judges in different electrodes, and they start to link between what these judges are saying and their reporting. So it was a huge transparent step and the full disclosure to public about the actual concerns. And it was a good position to try to avoid all the rumors and all the negative media and the rumors and fake news about what's going on around. Because, as you know, right now each one of us has a phone and they can point the camera and just take videos. So it was amazing this year, and ending it by today and yesterday, the completing the first round. It was, I say, it's like amazing. It was awesomely transparent. We highly appreciate from our government to create this credit and put in our on front of our eyes all this credible information and give us the feeling that this is actually a transparent and operation which is going on as what we expect.
Dr. Wael, on that note, how do you see the National Election Authority and the steps and role they've taken in addressing misinformation or unverified reports that have circulated sometimes, specifically on social media?
I think they were proactively, promptly acting to discover what's going on. So it was not just a step to try to suppress or diffuse the reports online. They were actually trying to discover, and it was very remarkable that they will come back in the afternoon or the late press release or press conference, and they will start to discuss the matters in an open manner, and they will get questions. I believe it's a new experience we have here in Egypt, because as we discussed before and as we know that now social media turned each one in our community as a reporter, and everyone feels the empowerment to take images and take photos and write.
Yes.
And with the freedom of expressions we experience here, we talk, we write whatever we like, and it gets into trending. And suddenly they will come to this information and they start to explaining. They get into the bottom of it, and we saw. They have some, they nullify or they cancel some electrodes and some results because they found something which is not as they planned and not as expected. So I don't know something wrong, because we don't know it was wrong or not, but it was not as the transparency required. And like this is why, like, we always, like, I would like to extend like a warm thanks notes for the authority and for the government to take these steps in trying to get us engaged with the process.
Absolutely. On that note, I'd like to thank you very much. Our guest, Dr. Wael Badawy, the writer and lecturer of mass communications. Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time. And back to you, Dr. Muhammad, as our guest was saying, the importance of transparency, the importance of clarifying